Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be talking about a few things here when it comes to Go Battle League, but we're going to be taking a look at all of my Pikachu Libres as well as my poses that I did get when I did hit Legend here, and I'm going to talk to you about a few things, and you probably already know what is going on here by the title, or just by the tone, or where I'm going with this already. Alright, so we do have 6 Pikachu Libres. So if you do click on them, go down to the bottom, you can see exactly how you caught them. That one was just in Anchorage because it was before they give really in-depth specific details here. There's a couple, one in Master League, one in Premier, one in Great League, Ultra League, and it looks like a special cup as well. So yeah, I caught all these myself. I did actually transfer one because I did do a mirror trade, and it just turned out to be garbage, so I just transferred it because bad IVs, and well, I can't trade it anymore, so I just transferred it. So I did have 7 total, and I don't believe a lot of the times that I hit Legend there was a pose every single. Was there a pose every single time? I feel like there might have been. I forgot already, but we'll go ahead and look at all of those poses as well. It's really unfortunate because of the seasons that I did hit Legend is when I didn't really want that pose. So the only one that I have that I really like is the one that I'm currently using, which I do believe is the best pose, and I love that one. Although, at this point I do kind of want to, maybe, transition to a new one, get a new pose. We'll have to see, but this was the pose that you did get if you were trying to become part of the World Championships or the qualifications when they first rolled it out, is you had to get Legend. So I did it just to shut up people that were running their mouth about me. Looks like they fixed this pose. It made your torso really small, the one where you have your fist towards your face there. And yeah, then you have the, what is it, the Cardi B kid pose. There's like a picture of her when she's a little kid. She's posing like this. This one personally is a little too zesty, if you know what I mean, a little spicy, So yeah, that's a little unfortunate for that pose there, but hey, it is what it is. You also have this one. I do believe that's also a Legend pose. It's not bad. It's got your hand on your hip there. Okay, But yeah, like I said, the one that I like the most is going to be the peace hand sign. I don't know, whatever the hell that is, but I like it. So what I want you to do right now, and I'm going to show you my win rate here in a second, but go into Go Battle League, and don't go into a battle. I mean, you can if you want, but look at your win percent. Compare yours to mine here in a minute. Look, every time I hit Legend, my win rate is literally at about a 52 or 51% every time. Every single time I hit Legend before, okay? I go up against Legends all the time at, this rank, or if I'm a little higher, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, and I beat them all the time. Look, what I'm going to tell you is this. I'm as skillful as most players that are hitting Legend, period. That's as simple as that. So when I go up against them and I win, it's because, well, I either outplayed them or, they just got hard countered. You're like, wait a minute. You can't just say those two things and that's it, because yeah, pretty much. You got to catch if you're in a bad position, and even then that's still a little rough. We'll get more into that here in a second. Take a look at this. We're sitting at about a 51-52 win percent here, and that's just what it looks like every time. So when I get around the 20 or 2,900 and somethings, that's when I cannot get a good lead or a swap ever. Then that's where I'm screwed. That's why I feel like they have sort of locks on accounts. If they don't even have a locks on their accounts, then there's some real bullshitty going on here, because it shouldn't be like that. Yes, it gets more difficult as you rise up, but it's not like I haven't been there before or I haven't done it, okay? So if you're one of these people like me, that you just, no matter what you do, you're playing solid, you're going up against Legends and you're beating them as they do drop their score so they can get the Stardust, right? Whatever. That's that's them. Okay. I don't care. You take it out of them. You say what you got to say. Personally, I've dropped before when I'm at Legends, so I really can't say much on that, but we're taking them out. They beat us, we beat them, back and forth, whatever. It really doesn't show status. I mean, the way I look at it is this. They went to Vegas and they hit close to 21 when they were playing blackjack most of the time. And sure, it could have been good calls, hit me. All right, hit me. and, you know, just kind of predicting what you could potentially get. But at the end of the day, you cannot pick that next card that's coming out of the deck. Don't give me that card counting bullcrap or anything like that, whatever. Technically, you cannot predict what's coming next on the deck, right? Same with what you're countered with. So it's just coming down to that. You know what I really wish we could do is just go up against people at random. Now, I'm not talking about, oh, if you're expert, you're battling somebody who hasn't even gotten a rank yet, right? They're like rank 3 or 4 or 10 or something. No, I'm not talking about that. Don't be silly. I'm talking about people of the same ELO, same rank, same score range, going up against them, but with a team that's completely randomized and not curated, okay? Ever wonder why you go 5-0 or 4-1 and then your next set you're sitting there for a battle for longer than it was taking before? Sure, it could be actually trying to find somebody, but I personally feel like it's curating a battle just for you to get hard countered, and you will see then that's exactly what is happening to you. Now, you could be waiting for a while and then you get a good counter. Yeah, that's absolutely possible to happen too, but more than not, you're going to be getting hard countered after that good set. That's just the way it goes. Or a good day. Simple as that. And it is a little frustrating here, right? So just know I'm on the same boat. I also have a few other like issues where I start picking all kinds of weird teams and combinations to try to make them work. And this was pretty crazy. Take a look. Didn't let me hit the charge move. Didn't let me hit it again. You could argue, oh, you weren't there. Yeah, well, I was. It skipped a frame and it wasn't letting me do anything. It's some BS. I was there. I had Surf. I had Dragon Breath as a one-turn move, but I shouldn't have been able to. So a little bit of a BS situation right there. So when I try to do something really out of the ordinary, way out of the box, it really does screw me up, and it is a little unbalanced. I just kind of try to push the envelope to see what I can get away with, or not so much to get away with, but what I can pull off with these teams to showcase to you, because, you know, it feels like you're having to go above and beyond for your next videos, but, you know, it's not always the case, but it just kind of feels like that as a content creator sometimes here. So, folks, yep, no new season coming upon us, so do not have any high expectations and expect the same thing to happen again if your account is experiencing this. Now, let's talk about this. Is this just a big excuse for us who are not hitting Legend to say, oh, the algorithm's holding us back, oh, we're on hard mode, right? I like to confront these things straight up, straight to their face. So yes, let's talk about that. Is it an excuse for us that, oh, you're just saying that because you can't hit Legend? It could seem like that, absolutely. But like I've said before, I've hit Legend. And all of a sudden, after they went down for that season where they just let everybody hit Legend, essentially, and you didn't really have to work for it, you just had to battle for it, and it didn't matter if you win or lose. After that, there was just no going back. My account became impossible to play. After a few good sets, it was hard countering me like I've never seen before. Now, you have to understand, I've been playing Go Battle League ever since it came out. I've been doing my battles ever since it came out, okay? The past 2 days, I haven't done any battles. I'm going to be straight up. I haven't even done them today. I'm contemplating whether I want to do my battles or just piss them off and don't give a damn. Go take Athena for a walk, go blaze it up, and not care. Because it's so frustrating. Now, I'm still going to enjoy it. And I'm still going to be going Go Battle League. Don't get me wrong. All right? I really do appreciate if you can hit the like button too, okay, on these Go Battle videos. It really does help me out. But I'm still here. It's just a little frustrating. I mean, you see what we're encountering. It's nonsense. So back to, are we making an excuse here? Again, I've gotten plenty of Pikachus. I've hit Legend before until they switched it up for certain people's accounts. But Pokes, some people are still hitting Legend and you just can't do it. Like I've stated before, I just feel like some people are getting a pass. I don't get, it's just a little fishy, right? And when I have a hunch, I mean, a lot of times it's kind of right. And this is just seeming a little odd, right? The inconsistency. I am a great player. I made a team, and yeah, you lose. And you get hard countered in the front and in the middle, and you can make a comeback. All right, says the people who, you know, oh, if you're just not skilled enough. That's why you can't, you know, make a comeback. I've done it plenty of times, hundreds of times, thousands of times. It's all on the channel, all documented, all my Legend hits, all the battles and the pushes to get there. All right, it's all there. These people weren't sucking before, okay? We still had amazing people before a couple of months ago, all right? Things haven't dramatically changed that much. Sure, people are becoming a little bit more skilled, I guess, but we're still dealing with the same group of people, if anything, even newer people. So, yeah, no, I'm not buying the fact that you just can't do it anymore. because people are too good. Now, don't give me that BS. That's not the facts. All right, Jack, ain't happening. Not buying it. And this is why, a lot of people kind of, I'm not going to say a lot of people, but social media, I should say, doesn't like me because I just straight up say the facts. And they hate that. They hate somebody sticking up for themselves, speaking the facts, especially somebody who's got a voice to be seen by others that goes contradictory to what they have going on. And again, a lot of reasons why people deny the algorithm is because, one, it's coming from me. And I'm not saying I'm the originator, but I'm one of the people who started talking about it first. I didn't look to anybody else. I started seeing this bull crap patterns and just called it out immediately. And then you guys started saying, yeah, I see the same kind of patterns. This is kind of getting weird. All of a sudden, when I'm rocking, 2 dragons and a fire type, whatever, and I'm seeing these specific types, steel up front, and then in the back I'm seeing grass because of the fire type that I had, and then I switch up my team to a couple of ice and a fire type in the back, whatever. I'm all of a sudden seeing double fire now. It's not like, oh yeah, that could just be a coincidence. No, we're talking at a day or 2 days where you don't see these types too much, and then you swap out your team, and then all of a sudden they're just appearing there. That's not a coincidence. And the excuse of, oh, content creator made a team, people are using it. No, don't give me that either. See, I'm not one to just absorb stupidity or a dumb idea. Okay, I'm not gonna just take it, your gaslit excuses, and lie down. That interview, I didn't go as hard as I wanted to. The one where Zoe interviewed, I was saying freaking Miguel. It's Michael. Wow, my bad. I did not do that intentionally, by the way. So yeah. But I wanted to go harder. I just didn't want to get too nasty. And it was my first kind of commentary watching, and I know it was really kind of ghetto, but it worked for what it was. I wanted to go harder, but I wasn't buying any of that. And again, I don't want to go too much harder on it, but we will be doing more of those in the future, potentially, so we'll just have to see. But folks, here we are. I've hit Legend plenty of times before, and towards the end of the season, I got up really close. I was at 29. And all of a sudden, hard counters, loading forever to find a team, hard counter. So I just stopped trying. That's as simple as that. Same thing happened last season. Got up to 29.89. I shit you not. And it's, what it did. You know what it was. So me being the content creator I am, and me having all these obsessed haters just makes me want to get it that much more. But at the end of the day, I got all of you supporting me. My paycheck's coming from YouTube anyways, so what does it really even matter? I still get paid whether I get Legend or not, and hitting Legend doesn't do anything financially for me. To be honest, it'd do really nothing. All right, what compared to the other Go Battle League videos, what is it going to bring in an extra maybe $40-$20? So I don't really care. Okay, I will try, but again, there's nothing you can do playing chess against a bot that can move 2 moves when you can only move 1 per turn. Okay, if you know what I mean. All right, there's really nothing you can do. So here we are. So don't get frustrated. Right, look at it as an experience to just kind of have fun and get Stardust. Right, you can still look at it, just get some Stardust. They just don't want a certain few people to do it. I'm not going to say they're going and hand picking all you guys, but it could be like a random thing. Who knows? Depending upon your performance, depending upon, I don't want to say how much you're spending in the game. I don't want to get that conspiratorial, apparently saying Niantic selling our data is apparently conspiratorial as well. See, you see whether the age we live in, anything that anybody disagrees with you on, it's conspiracy. It's like that's all they have to do. We're living in the all right. Never mind. Never mind. See, I don't want to actually attack Zoe because I really have no problem with her, to be honest. So I won't dig into any of that. But that was a little bit annoying how she did say that during the interview. But whatever. I guess you can kind of look at it as like a joke. But everybody nowadays in 2023. Well, it's been happening longer. Every time you call somebody, it's just a joke. You know, I'm just joking. Like, you weren't joking. You're joking because I called you out. Now it's just a joke, right? Yeah, right. Okay. But here we are. So what do we got going on here? We are Conkeldurr. Kyogre putting in that work. They did not want to see that in the back. Kyogre doing its little thing there. And we swap into Conkeldurr immediately up against that Excadrill. They back out and we take that win, folks. Let's keep it moving here. So yeah, go ahead and go into Go Battle League. Look at your win percent. Take your total divided by 2. And if that number is close to your wins, then yes. Yeah, like we're talking like, pretty close. If I'm not trying to question your intelligence, but just, do the math there. It's probably going to be at least a 51, 52, 53%. And yeah, right? So if there's anybody else claiming, I've got a higher one, like, look, okay, well, I'll wait until everybody goes into Go Battle League like a month into it or 2 weeks. And then, of course, I'll have a higher win percent too. All right? Okay, let's not get dumb. Or if I use the best meta all the time, then, your win percent may be a little bit better. For the rest of us who are having a little fun and switching it up and not being a tryhard with a stick up their ass, then, we're going to see a little bit of pushback and a little bit of trials and errors here when we're using new teams, right? Right. I just don't got time for gaslit dummy bullcrap, man. All right? We don't got time for that, guys, right? All right, so they're bringing in that Garchomp to get farmed down. Looks like they're trying to catch or something, and we're going to go ahead and throw Surf. That's not enough. Swapping into our own Metagross. Going to go for a bit of a combo breaker here. Meteor Mash and taking the win up against their Metagross. Oh, not quite. Oh, my goodness. It's not over yet. Got a shield. Wasn't paying attention. My mind's not in the game here. All right, now we take that win. Okay, looking good. Conkeldurr was really putting in the work. I'm not going to look at all the bad leads with it because we're just not going to. That's as simple as that. Great lead up against the Melmetal, and they're going to be swapping into Kyogre here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shield that first one up. Going for the Dynamic Punch. I do believe we get a shield right back, and we're going to swap into our Kyogre immediately here. So we do have them down a bit. Bringing in the Kyogre just because, and going for the Surf because we don't have Thunder. That's right. We're going to opt to go with the Blizzard here. I just find it to be great. Thunder's also good too, as you can see, helping them destroy me here. And should we be able to KO them? Please tell me we have enough. And we are able to take them out before they get to a Surf. Fantastic. And bringing back that Melmetal. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, they've got to have something else weak to Conkeldurr in the back. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my last shield here. Go for this. And I do believe we're going to swap into Metagross. Very good, very good. So since they've lowered their attack, this superpower is really not going to do too much. And they're going to be retreating into a Dialga. Great. We're going to go ahead and go for Earthquake, and we're looking good here. Yeah, that Melmetal, it's really in a bad position here. Yeah, they just straight back up. And we take that win. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. We've got a Legend. Oh, shoot. Let's... oh, and they've got a Flyer versus my Fighting? Oh, okay. Let's see what this Legend's got. Oh, right. Legends are so good, right? Okay, let's see. They've got a pretty decent lead here. All right, going for a superpower, lowering their stats. We're going to go for a Stone Edge. Just shielding it up. They do not want to get hit by Conkeldurr. All right, we're going to let this go, as a matter of fact, and bring in our Kyogre. Don't know why I'm spacing out its name today, and they immediately swap, bringing in a Garchomp. So me thinking that they're going to go for Earth Power Outrage, they hit me with a Sand Tomb and bait me with that nice shield. And I built all the way up to Blizzard, which was a stupid move. It wasn't a dumb move, but I shouldn't have thrown Blizzard. But we're going to be getting their last shield here. And we're going to go ahead and let this go, hitting me with another Sand Tomb. So I'm at a -2 defense. So going to go ahead and take me out with an Outrage. I bring in Metagross thinking, you know what? They have a ground and a ground in the front. I think I'm going to be safe. And that... Landorus is pretty much almost out of here. They're shieldless. Let's go ahead and take this win up against this Legend. But it's not over. We have to see what's in the back. We have got one shield left. Bring in that Garchomp so I can... Oh, a Shadow Tyranitar. Ooh, yeah. It's not looking good here. So tell me where they could have pulled this off. Exactly. There's always going to be somebody who says something. This is literally the algorithm. Rewind it. Did you see their name? It's called the algorithm. That's how big we made this. Let's go, because it is real. People know it. Maybe they're mocking it. Who knows? But it doesn't matter. Let's see if we can beat this damn algorithm. Alright, so far we've had a bad lead, alright, with our Conkeldurr. We could have technically stayed there and went for Stone Edge, but let's not be silly here. It's a bad lead, okay. Alright, so they're swapping into their Metagross, or sorry, their Melmetal, as we do bring in our Kyogre here, and we did bring in our Kyogre up against their Dragonite. They did farm a little bit and then swap into their Melmetal here. We've used one shield, they've used one shield. We bring in our Conkeldurr. We're going to farm them all the way up here so we can have some energy. Well, I mean, we have no choice. They swap and lock themselves, so I immediately bring in the Metagross, and I'm thinking, okay, I think they might have a Steel type in the back, and this is looking pretty good. I think we might be able to beat the algorithm here, even though we had a bad lead. Let's see if we can pull this around. Getting the last shield out of them sounds good to me. Alright, so we have to make this choice here. We're going to let this go. Hitting me with a superpower, and then it's not enough, and then they farm up extra. Farming them all the way down to freaking Funky Town. Let's go, Conkeldurr, star of the show, baby. Let's pull this off, folks. Let's go. So, alright, they bring in their Excadrill, immediately swap to catch this Dynamic Punch with their low health Melmetal, which was a very nice play there, but unfortunately I just had too much energy built up here, so we're going to be able to take them out, and we beat the algorithm with the shield left. Let's go. With a bad lead. Okay. But the algorithm came back and said, whoa, we'll try Zacian this time. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Kyogre and shield up this first one, expecting a wild charge. There it is, and they're going to be bringing in Dialga. Now, at this point, I typically would just push back out. I don't even care anymore. I know this is a winnable battle. I do. But I'm just sick and tired of the BS that this game is giving me, right? As I see other people just skating on through. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. If my account was on easy mode, I would have been legend freaking 4 weeks ago. Alright, anyways, bringing in the Conkeldurr and farming down their Metagross. Why do I keep calling Metagross everything? Farming down the Dialga. I'm just pissed off. That's why. I'm a little pissed off deep down inside about it. That's true. Alright, so taking them out there. They've got a Lugia in the back. Oh boy, here we go. This is looking pretty good for us. Metagross is going to be able to stomp it. Although we do need to look out for Aeroblast. But at this point, you probably just want to throw Sky Attack and then just farm us down, right? Going for another Meteor Mash. Now, the Conkeldurr does have energy, I do believe, but this is going to be, well, I think. I wasn't paying attention. Shielding up this Sky Attack, I figured it was going to be that. We should be able to survive another one here by barely. Alright, so we swap, though, because I don't want them to farm up. Bring in Conkeldurr, and we farm them down. Almost farm them down. Oh, my goodness. But that's going to wrap it up. We take the win there. Thought you were going to lose? Nope. Thank you for watching, and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic! You will see.